In the latest Business Insider article, Sam Altman himself said that AGI is probably eventually gonna change creative writers and gonna replace them completely. But is it? Now, today's video is going to be about AI and AGI and how, if, and when is it going to replace creative writing. And now you are probably thinking, to what extent you're gonna have to what extent you really have to think about, should you use AI, should you not use AI, what kind of AI you should use. Now, today I want to either confirm or debunk the myths of using AGI and AGI replacing creative writers. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly why not, and when you should use AI for any of your writing efforts or hiring people or anything that's relevant to writing books. Now, I talk to so many authors and wannabe authors almost on a daily basis, and almost every single one of them is asking me the question or the questions like, do you use AI for writing? Should I use AI? Some of them even come up with ideas that say, okay, I'm probably gonna write my book using AI and using ChatGPT or any other tools, and it's gonna be a breeze. Now, I want you to back a little bit and really understand the narrative here, and I want to give you the knowledge that you need before you proceed, or even if you already started doing that, maybe you want to do some adjustments before it's too late. Now I want to go back to my point about Sam Altman's comments, and that was actually the article in the Business Insider magazine, and he was asked whether or not he thinks or he believes and when AGI or AI is going to change and replace creative writers. And his answer was pretty concise and to the point. Now, it is possible, he said, it is actually possible that at some point AGI or other more advanced AI technologies are going to replace creative writers, but anytime soon, it is not possible. This is literally what he said. Anytime soon, it is not possible. And then when the interviewer asked, why do you think that is? His answer was shocking. And I think it really illustrates the whole point of this video. And here's what he said. When people read or listen to any kind of content, they are not looking for perfection. They're looking for connection. And AI cannot live. You cannot download connection. So that can never be replaced. Now, after I read this article actually inspired me to dive deep and really understand the functions and the perspectives of AGI and AI to really understand and give you the exact in-depth reasons on, and the most important reasons on why I also support this statement and why I also believe that AI or AGI, which stands for Artificial General Intelligence, will probably not be able to replace any creative writers, especially those that are really considered creative writers anytime soon, not even in the next couple of decades for sure. So what I want to do now is give you the three biggest reasons so you can understand that very deeply also of why AI or AGI will never or will anytime soon will not be able to replace creative writing. Now, reason number one is that creativity is rooted in the lived experience. Now, AGI can simulate a lot, but it cannot live. And human storytelling is forged in heartbreak, joy, cultural nuance, and many other things that you have to live. And these are things that you earn, not download. A breakup, a death, a childhood fear, these are the things that shape how we write and what resonates with readers. AGI can mimic emotion, but it cannot feel, and the readers feel the difference. You cannot fake scars, and the best memories come from scars. Reason number two, original ideas do not come from data. AGI is a remix machine. It pulls everything that has been done before. But true creativity, that's something no one saw coming. Writers innovate by breaking narrative rules, asking new questions, mixing weird ideas, and inventing new voices. AGI can only create based on something that has been said or done in the past. It is pattern recognition, not a raw invention. Which means you are stuck in chasing humans and not leading them. AI's best work is derivative. Humans' best work is disruptive. Now, reason number three, creativity requires humanity. Now, this is the dagger. People don't just read to feel entertained, people read to feel seen. A novel or poem hits hard because it mimics the reader's soul, the author's authenticity, vulnerability, and emotional risk. And that's what builds trust and intimacy. And AGI has no values, has no identity, and no fear of feeling misunderstood. And the bottom line is AGI has no feeling of having skin in the game. And when you actually know that a real human wrote this, there is electric connection. And then you realize or catch something that gives you a feeling that it is not written by a human and it's being written by a robot, it brushes off. It doesn't give you that kind of connection and you don't feel that connection anymore. All right, so these are three most important reasons on why AGI and future versions of AI will probably not gonna be able to replace a writer and the creative writer and the soul that is being presented in written words by a creative writer. So now what does it mean to you? What does it mean that it's probably not gonna happen? Right? Now it really depends and you really have to ask yourself a question. Now, usually when I talk to future authors or wannabe authors, I always ask them a question, and then they bring up a topic of AI and should they not use AI? No, there's a batch of authors and wannabe authors who understand the uniqueness of the book, and if the book is gonna be written by AI, number one, people who are gonna read it, some of them, actually majority of them, will know that this is not written by you, right? And you don't want that. The second thing is that once it's all said and done, you will know yourself that this is not the work of art. This is not the art of the storytelling, and you didn't put in the effort to make it happen, and you will not be proud of sharing that book with people that you love, with customers that you care about, and with your relatives that are so inspired, and you want them to be so inspired and motivated by what you're sharing with them. And that's on one end, right? And I've mentioned the reasons why you'll probably never gonna be able to replace that, right? So you really have to ask yourself a question: why you want this book to be done, why you want to write, why you want to publish a book, and what do you want this book to do? Now, if you just want to put some content together, slap it all together in one place and publish it out, that's a possibility. You can probably do that without, any big problems, right? Even though I'll create a separate video on that on Amazon guidelines, Amazon being the biggest book retailer in the world and all these kind of things. Now, separate video for that. But I think the bottom line is that you probably are not going to be proud of that work. And more than likely, you will regret if you try to really use AI to create ideas, write a book for you, at least for the most part, and you're not going to be proud of yourself and others as well. So I think at the end of this video, I really want to tell you that if you're really considering using AI to write a book for you, you should put that idea somewhere and really throw it away, because it's not gonna be that good. People are not gonna feel it. People are not gonna resonate. You're not gonna create that bond with people that you want to serve and people that you want this book to read. So I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you found a lot of value, and I hope that you take what I just said today and what I shared with you and you actually use it. So I want to finish this video with a question. What do you want your book to do when it's all said and done? Once it's out there and people are reading it, your people that you love, people that you care about, people that you want to inspire and move and motivate and create connections, business relationships, or anything under the sun, what do you want them to think about you and about your book? And do you, after all the reasons and the in-depth analysis that I shared with you today, do you think that you're gonna get that result by using AGI, AI, or any other of such or similar technologies? That's a question for you to answer. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.